Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 14. Episode 14 of Super Sam Sports Encore podcast. We'll be talking about some MLB stuff. We'll be going through NCAA men's basketball scores, standings, all that good stuff, alright? So let's start off with, first of all, let's start off with me opening up the live stream chat. Alright, now let's get started with opening up MLB. And one thing I do want to mention real quick is the White Sox. They had another deal. They were able to agree to a 1-year deal with free agent infielder / outfielder Josh Rojas from the Seattle Mariners. On a 1-year deal. By the way, this is per MLB, per Scott Merkin. He writes, the White Sox have agreed to terms with free agent and infielder / outfielder Josh Rojas on a 1-year deal. A source told MLB.com on Thursday. The club has not confirmed the deal. So if we take a look at Josh Rojas' stats in 2024, in the regular season, 422 at-bats, 48 runs scored, 95 hits, 8 home runs, 31 RBIs, 10 stolen bases, a .225 batting average, .304 on base percentage, and a .640 OPS. Sorry guys, I have something in my eye. His career regular season, 1,862 at-bats, 256 scored runs, 460 hits, 34 home runs, 189 RBIs, 59 stolen bases, .247 batting average, .323 on base percentage, and a .685 OPS. Now, Josh Rojas, you can definitely tell he's not a home run hitter for sure. Just by the difference between the amount of home runs and the amount of RBIs. So, but Merkin goes on to write, Rojas, 30 years old, was non-tendered by the Mariners on November 22nd, but received interest from multiple teams following the move. The left-handed hitter finished 2024 with a .225, .304, .336 slash line over 142 games and 476 plate appearances for the Mariners, knocking out 8 home runs, 19 doubles, 2 triples, and adding 31 RBIs, 48 runs scored, and 10 stolen bases. He had .318 with a .938 OPS in March to April, but posted a .192 batting average with a .574 OPS over 57 second half games. So I feel like it's kind of nice. The White Sox are going out here and getting some guys by starting off by getting pitcher Tyler Gilbert in a trade with the Phillies, and now signing free agent infielder / outfielder Josh Rojas, who last season played with the Mariners. So I feel like it's really nice. But anyways, I saw some type of article about the Padres. Hold on. You might be able to talk about this. Okay, I don't think there was anything. Okay, so let's now open up ESPN and let's talk about about uh, college men's basketball. Let's look at scores. So, today, Thursday, January 2nd, at 6 p.m. on ESPN2 today, 21 ranked Memphis takes on Florida Atlantic. At 7 p.m. on the FS1, 20 ranked Purdue takes on Minnesota. 8 p.m. ESPN Plus, 19 ranked Gonzaga takes on Portland. 9 p.m. FS1, 22 ranked Illinois takes on 9 ranked Oregon. It's a lot more exciting now just because we're in conference play. We're in the month of January. The month of January is when conference play starts. So it's getting really exciting now. Tomorrow, January 3rd, we have 18 ranked Michigan State taking on Ohio State. We have at 8 p.m. on FS1, we have Creighton taking on 8 ranked Marquette. January 4th, Saturday, 10 a.m. We got 6 ranked Florida against 10 ranked Kentucky. 11 on ESPN. 11 a.m. SEC Network, Georgia takes on 24 ranked Ole Miss. 12 p.m. ESPN, 23 ranked Arkansas against 1 ranked Tennessee. 1 p.m. CBS, 25 ranked Baylor against 3 ranked Iowa State. 1 p.m. ESPN Plus, 14 ranked Houston against BYU. 1 p.m. on Fox, 15 ranked UCLA against Nebraska. 1 p.m. SEC Network, South Carolina against 17 ranked Mississippi State. 4 ranked Duke against SMU at 1:15 p.m. on the CW Network. 1:30 p.m. ESPN2, Arizona takes on 16 ranked Cincinnati. 3 p.m. SEC Network, 2 ranked Auburn takes on Missouri. 5 p.m. SEC Network, 12 ranked Oklahoma takes on 5 ranked Alabama. 7 p.m. SEC Network, Texas takes on 13 ranked Texas A&M. 8 p.m. ESPN Plus, 19 ranked Gonzaga takes on Loyola Marymount. Alright, and then Sunday, January 5th, we got at 1 p.m. on NBC, we got Providence taking on 11 ranked UConn. At 1 p.m. on the Big Ten Network, we got 20 ranked Purdue taking on Northwestern. At 3 p.m. on ESPN Plus, 7 ranked Kansas against UCF. We got a new chat message. David says, "How about those Buckeyes?" Yes, the Buckeyes are doing good. Hold on, let me finish reading off these scores and then I'll look at the Buckeyes. 3 p.m. on Peacock, Maryland takes on 9 ranked Oregon. 3 p.m. Big Ten Network, 22 ranked Illinois takes on Washington. And last but not least, at 4 p.m. on ESPN, North Texas takes on 21-ranked Memphis. All right, let's take a look at Ohio State. Ohio State Buckeyes men's basketball. So the last game, of course, was against Indiana State. They won 103-83. Their next game is this Friday, the 3rd. The next game is tomorrow, the 3rd, 7 p.m. on Fox against 18-ranked Michigan State for their 3rd game of conference play. They've already played 2. They lost the first one to Maryland 83-59, but they won the second one to Rutgers 80-66. And now they take on Michigan State. But yeah, no, Ohio State's doing good. Ohio State's right now 9-4 overall. Okay, 1-1 in conference. Yes, they're taking on Michigan State, who's 11-2 overall, 2-0 in the conference, but they can upset them. I can see an upset by Ohio State over Michigan State. But after that, they got Minnesota, and then after that, they got Minnesota, Oregon, Wisconsin, 9-ranked Oregon, Wisconsin, Indiana, 20-ranked Purdue, Iowa, Penn State, 22-ranked Illinois, etc., etc. So it might be a tough schedule, but they should be able to handle it. Now, if we take a look at the standings for all the conferences, let me see. In the ASUN, we got the Lipscomb Bisons. In the American East Conference, we got the UMass Lowell Riverhawks. American Athletic Conference, North Texas. Atlantic 10, St. Bonaventure. Atlantic Coast Conference, Duke. Big 12, West Virginia. Marquette for Big East. Big Sky, Northern Arizona. Big South, High Point. Big 10, Michigan State. Big West, UC San Diego. In fact, Ohio State's actually... Where are they? Where's Ohio State? Where are they in this? Here they are. They are, so that's 4, 5, 6. Ohio State's in 6th place right now in the Big Ten conference standings. They're actually ahead of the Purdue Boilermakers, right? They're actually ahead of Purdue right now. No shocked. But, yeah, Big West Conference, UC San Diego, Coastal Athletic Association, Hampton, Conference USA, Liberty, Horizon League, Youngstown State, Ivy League, Columbia, Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference, Marist, Mid-American Conference, Kent State, Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, Norfolk State, Missouri Valley Conference, Bradley. This is interesting because it used to be Indiana State. It was Drake. Now it's Bradley. Mountain West Conference, we got Utah State. Northeast Conference, Central Connecticut. Ohio Valley Conference, Morehead State. Patriot League, Holy Cross. SEC, Alabama. We got a new chat message. Alright, so SEC, we got Alabama. Southern Conference, we got Furman. Southern Conference, we got McNeese. Southwestern Athletic Conference, we got Southern. Summit League, we got North Dakota. And yes, Oral Roberts is still in dead last. Sunbelt Conference, Arkansas State. West Coast Conference, San Francisco. And last but not least, Western Athletic Conference, Grand Canyon. Alright, so let's go back to the homepage here of college men's basketball. Let's go back to the homepage here. We got some new power rankings. Auburn and Tennessee still lead the pack. This is per ESPN staff writer Jeff Borzello and per ESPN. Jeff Borzello writes, the meat and potatoes of the men's college basketball season is officially upon us. The multi-team events and neutral site showdowns were great. But there's nothing quite like the nightly grind of conference play over the next 10 weeks, and it doesn't take long to really get going. Here's a quick look at the most meaningful games in each of the major conferences in just the first week of 2025. ACC. Pitt at Duke on January 7th. Pitt can stake its claim as the second best team in the ACC with a win over Duke. Big East. Creighton at Marquette on January 3rd, tomorrow. Marquette might be the favorite, but Creighton has shown life despite the loss of Pop Isaacs. Big Ten. Illinois at Oregon on January 2nd. That's today. It's actually tonight. It's actually this evening. It wouldn't be a surprise if one of these teams is the Big Ten champ. No, I wouldn't be shocked if Oregon or Illinois was the Big Ten champ. I feel like both these teams have a shot. Now that Purdue, they lost Zach Edey, so Purdue's falling apart. I think it's time for someone else to take over the Big Ten for the next couple of seasons at least. The Big 12. Baylor at Iowa State on January 4th. Iowa State has its best team in recent years, while Baylor is finally at full strength. SEC. Florida at Kentucky. Arkansas at Tennessee. Oklahoma at Alabama, all on January 4th. Take your pick. This league is going to have marquee games every week. Alright, let's get on to the rankings. So, number 1, Auburn Tigers. Number 2, Tennessee Volunteers. Number 3, Iowa State Cyclones. Number 4, Duke Blue Devils. Number 5, Alabama Crimson Tide. Number 6, Florida Gators. Number 7, Oregon Ducks. Number 8, Kentucky Wildcats. Number 9, Marquette Golden Eagles. Number 10, Texas A&M Aggies. Number 11, UConn Huskies. Number 12, Oklahoma Sooners. Number 13, UCLA Bruins. Number 15, I'm just now realizing they skipped 14, but whatever. Number 15, Kansas Jayhawks. Number 14, Mississippi State Bulldogs. Number 15, Kansas Jayhawks. They just flipped it for some reason. They just made it backwards. 16, Houston Cougars. Number 17, Memphis Tigers. Number 18, Michigan State Spartans. Number 19, Gonzaga Bulldogs. Number 20, Dayton Flyers. Number 21, Purdue Boilermakers. Number 22, Baylor Bears. They moved up by 2. Number 23, Illinois Fighting Illini. Number 24, West Virginia Mountaineers. And number 25, the Utah State Aggies. Previous rankings, they were unranked, so they finally broke through the power rankings. So, yeah. If we go back to the home page here, so this was an article per ESPN, per the Associated Press. This was made on January 1st, yesterday, at 6:27 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:27 our time. UConn's Liam McNeely is set for an MRI after hurting his ankle in their win. UConn's freshman, the Associated Press writes, UConn freshman Liam McNeely will have an MRI on Thursday on his injured right ankle. McNeely got hurt in the second half of the Huskies' 81-68 victory at DePaul on Wednesday. The 6'7" forward went down after he collided with DePaul guard Layden Blocker while going for the ball on a deflected pass. UConn's coach Dan Hurley says, quote unquote, hopefully it's just a sprain. UConn coach Dan Hurley said, he also said, quote, we don't know much. McNeely had to be helped off the floor. He finished with 9 points and 6 rebounds in almost 25 and a half minutes of playing time. UConn hosts Providence on Sunday and then has road games against Villanova and Georgetown. The Blue Demons rallied after McNeely's injury, but the Huskies got big 3-pointers from Alex Caravan and Solo Ball to help close it out. Quote unquote, little bit of a mishup, but it's just the next man up mentality. Ball said of McNeely's departure. Quote unquote, we know all the work that we put in practice, that everyone is prepared. We make sure that the next man up is always ready. McNeely was a highly touted recruit for UConn coming out of Texas. He is averaging 13.6 points and 5.8 rebounds in 14 games for the two-time defending national champions. So yeah. So UConn is losing Liam McNeely, one of their big players, Liam McNeely, for at least a little bit. But if we take a look here, so let's look at football again. Let's look at football. So on NFL homepage, if we take a look at let's look at playoff picture. So NFL playoff picture, AFC, NFC seed projections, chances. This was per ESPN, per the ESPN staff. This article was made on December 31st, 2024 at 7:45 a.m. our time on New Year's Eve. ESPN staff writes, we are through week 17 of the 2024 NFL season. There are just 16 games left in the regular season, so we are taking a look at the current playoff picture and the road to Super Bowl LIX, which teams are in, which still have some work to do to ultimately get into the 14-team field. We used ESPN's Football Power Index, FPI, to project the rest of the season. Looking at the playoff picture for both conferences, we included updated odds for every team to make the postseason, clinch its division, and each make the Super Bowl. We also looked at the potential for teams in the playoff picture to finish in specific seeds and the potential for teams out of the playoff picture to finish with the top draft pick. Here's everything you need right now. Alright, so this was last updated again December 31st at 7:45 a.m. our time, Central Time on New Year's Eve. So, projecting the AFC playoff field, the Chiefs, Bills, and Texans have all clinched their respective division titles, and the Steelers, Ravens, and Chargers are also officially in the playoffs. If we take a look at the AFC playoff picture, Kansas City Chiefs make playoffs 100%, win division 100%, earn bye 100%, make Super Bowl 32%. Bills make playoffs 100%, win division 100%, earn bye 0%, make Super Bowl 22%. Texans make playoffs 100%, win division 100%, earn bye 0%, 6% make Super Bowl. Ravens 24% make Super Bowl, 0% earn bye 95%, win the division, make playoffs 100%. Steelers 100% make the playoffs, 5% win the division, 0% earn bye, 6% make the Super Bowl. 6% make the Super Bowl for the Chargers, 0% for both earn bye and win division, 100% for make the playoffs. Denver Broncos, it's about a 64% chance they make the playoffs. Only about a 2% chance they make the Super Bowl, 0% chance for earn a bye, and for winning the division. And same for the Miami Dolphins. 1% make the Super Bowl, 25% they even get in the playoffs, 0% for earn a bye and win the division. So, yeah. If we scroll on down, if we look at the NFC now, so it says 7 teams have been eliminated in the AFC. The Titans, Raiders, Jets, Patriots, Jaguars, Browns, and Colts. Those are the 7 teams. Those are the 7 teams that will have to hope. They will have to hope they have a better season next year. Projecting the NFC playoff field. The Lions, Eagles, Vikings, Packers, Commanders, and Rams have all clinched spots in the playoffs. The final spot will be the winner of the NFC South, either the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or the Atlanta Falcons. So winner of the NFC South will get that final spot. Will get that final playoff spot in the NFC. So NFC playoff picture. Eagles make playoffs, win division 100%, earn bye 0%, 15% make Super Bowl. Rams make playoffs, win division 100%, 0% earn bye, 7% make Super Bowl. Lions 100% make playoffs, 65% win division, earn bye, make Super Bowl 34%. Vikings 100% make playoffs, 35%. Earn bye, win division, make Super Bowl 16%. 14% for the Packers, make Super Bowl. 0% earn bye, win division, 100% make playoffs. Commanders 100% make playoffs, 0% for earn bye and win division, 5% make the Super Bowl. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 85% make the playoffs, 85% win the division, 0% earn a bye, 9% make the Super Bowl. Atlanta Falcons 15% make the playoffs, 15% win the division, 0% earn the bye, and -1 and -1 and about I think it's like 1%, like 1% basically, of making the Super Bowl. So, yeah. So, here's my guess. Alright? Here's my guess. In my opinion, the the two best teams in each league, in each conference, the AFC and NFC, the two best teams, one, the two best teams from each conference that would probably be eligible to make the Super Bowl are the Kansas City Chiefs for the AFC and the and also the Philadelphia Eagles for the NFC. Could also be the Detroit Lions for the NFC. I have no idea. Well, once we have the official bracket, because they do a challenge where you can compete, where you can make your picks and stuff. Once they come out with the once they officially come out with the official bracket, then I'll do a live stream where I pick my picks, who I think is going to make the Super Bowl and who's going to ultimately win the Super Bowl this season. Okay, so yeah, so for right now, all I care about is my Texans are in the playoffs again for the second straight year, so that's good. But yeah, so that's good. But yeah. Anyways, guys, we've been going on for 32 minutes now. That's gonna wrap it up for this morning's live stream. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe. I'll be live again at 3 or 4. Probably 3. Well, no. Actually, probably 4. I'll be live at 4. Again, I'll be live at 4 p.m. Alright, later this evening. Alright, so be sure to like, subscribe. I'll see y'all there. Peace out, guys.